What's up gamers, Lord Gloopus here. After beating all Remembrance bosses in Shadow of the Erdtree, I thought I'd discuss my top 5 hardest bosses in terms of how many attempts it took. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying that I kind of flew through most of the bosses, which is due to being a mage using Mimic Tier. The elitists are crying now, but there was a couple bosses that took me a while, so let's get into the list. Number 5 we have Romina, which took me 8 attempts. This boss, I just didn't enjoy it that much. I wasn't a fan of the moveset and couldn't really learn it properly, and this was also the first boss which I had to take a break from. 8 attempts isn't that high, but after playing the DLC for a few hours my brain was pretty fried. So I took a break, made some food, watched the best episode of The Boys, came back and killed it first try, which I forgot to record. Number 4 is Rolana, with 9 attempts. On the contrary to Romina, I really fucking enjoyed this boss. I didn't feel any rage or anything and felt that the boss was quite fair for my build, which is an unfair build. I liked the callback to Pontiff from Dark Souls 3, and to be honest it's quite hard to complain when my ass is being kicked by a mage mummy. Number 4 we have the Erdtree Avatar with 14 attempts. Honestly, this boss shouldn't have taken me this long, but I was just being trash I guess, I don't know. Its moves are kind of annoying, but nothing really too bad. However, having to kill it 2.5 times is pretty cringe, but the boss is alright I suppose. Number 2 is Mesmer with 21 attempts. So Mesmer was the first actually hard boss that I killed, and it made me rethink my build and strategy. I had to respec over from 50 to 60 vigor because his grab attack would one-shot me from full health. I gotta be honest, I kinda brute force this guy. Phase 2 is quite crazy and I still don't really know what's going on, but he's dead, so that's okay. It's a fun boss though. And coming in at number 1 with 162 fucking attempts, Radahn, Consort of Miquella. Where do I even begin with this guy? His phase 2 fucking blows a major donkey ballsack. Like I spent the entire time calling it overtuned, and I even said I would be offended if it didn't get nerfed. I changed my setup from Magic, to Darkmoon Greatsword, to Moonveil, to Wing of Estelle, which for my int build did have the most success, but phase 2 was too brutal, and my Mimic did nothing with Wing of Estelle. I had to fully respec and ended up using a Bleed Ant Spur Rapier, which I managed to kill with in just 6 attempts, which omega goated weapon by the way. I do think the boss overall is actually really cool. The shocked reaction of seeing Radahn again did go kinda crazy, and other than one attack I still can't dodge, I really enjoy his phase 1. He just seems to be balanced around the high Erdtree blessing, which I think will be a bit shitty for subsequent runs. Well, there's my list based on how many attempts each boss took. Let me know in the comments what bosses you think are hard, and I'll see you in the next time. Peace.